What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video we're going to be playing some top ladder using the best mortar deck in the game right now. So mortar did get a very small nerf in the last balance changes, but it is still easily one of the strongest win conditions in the game right now. And this variation is very good in the meta because you have Valkyrie and there's a good amount of Skeleton King. Since the Mighty Miner got nerfed, there's, indirectly going to be more Skeleton King because it got an indirect buff since, the Mighty Miner got nerfed, and the Valkyrie is very good against the Skeleton King, and this deck does quite good against bait as well, because I feel like the Mortar and the Log are both pretty annoying for bait players to play against, and the Miner and Poison combination can end up getting a lot of damage on top of towers if you are unable to break through and get a Mortar lock. Before you head in the first game, if you guys would like to support me, you can use my credit code BOSS in any Supercell game. Thank you guys who do that. But yeah, right now we're currently 217th in the world, so pretty close to the top 200. Let's try to make it there and even higher if we can by the end of the video. Alright, we found a game here against Oxley, so he's going to go drill first play. We're going to go guards on top of it. And he's going to go for a log. Usually drill's a pretty good matchup for mortar, so I guess I'm happy to see that. The Valkyrie gets a lot of value, as well as the Queen. And if he's using a bait variant, we got log, which is nice. I don't know if he's got Inferno or not. He probably does. Oh yeah, and then we got, Valk for the Skelly King. So the Valk is good against the drill and the Skelly King, two things. So he's going to pop the ability. I guess it's going to get a little bit of value because it'll cause the Queen to target the skeletons instead of the Skelly King, but it still goes down anyway, so I guess it doesn't really help too much. I think one of those wall breakers connects because I didn't play the Ice Spirit fast enough, but if you play it really quickly, then it will not connect. You have to play it super fast though, really good reaction time. So he goes for Inferno to block the mortar. I suppose that's a decent play, especially since it's easy for me to outcycle him in single elixir. I'm going to go for a miner on the tower. So he's probably going to go... I'm going to go Valkyrie here. Yeah, it's good. And then I'm going to go for a Queen to take out the Goblin Gang. I could have gone guards, but Queen provides more counter push potential. He has to spend way more to take her out than guards. And Valkyrie's in the other lane, so I'm curious how he defends this. Okay, he's going to go for the wall breakers again. Again, I was late with the Ice Spirit. Not going to lie, I haven't been playing that well at the start of this match. Guards, pretty good there. I don't know why I didn't just log it, but anyway, this gets way easier in double elixir, so I'm not too worried yet. I'm going to go for a mortar right now. He's going to again go for the drill. This, again, playing it on the front. Wow. I thought he would have played it on the side because I kept countering it easily, but again, on the front. We can poison this, and then I'm probably going to go for a high Archer Queen here. And then we can go for a mortar to pressure the other lane. Okay, that's just going to... Wait, what just happened? I think he just screwed up. I don't know if he, like, misclicked or what happened. But there were, like, two things he misplayed, I think. And I'm pretty sure it was, well, yeah, misclick. Alright, I'm going to definitely go Mortar here. I know he's going to get some damage, but there's no way he's going to be able to defend. I feel like that was kind of like a desperation push. Maybe he can defend, but he's going to take a little bit of damage for sure. I think the Mortar gets a shot here. Miner's also coming in with the Queen. Yeah, we're getting a ton of damage, so we definitely got the better exchange out of that. I'm going to go Ice Spirit here, and okay, so once again, he's going to go for that drill. I'm going to go Mortar like this. We can actually pressure the tower and defend the wall breaker simultaneously, which is really great. Miner's getting a lot of damage on top of the tower. Forces a Dark Ob out of him. We're going to go for a Queen. Guards here. Had a log to ensure we take them out. Pretty good defense. We can maybe miner in the front this time. Go ahead and pop the Queen ability. Okay, that was a good fireball by him. Pretty good defense, but we are recovering really nicely after that kind of bad start, that's for sure. I'm going to go ahead and poison this Dark Ob. He's actually going to fireball the queen. Alright. I'm going to go guards to predict the wall breakers. Alright, we do end up predicting those. We don't need to do anything else. The guards do a good amount of DPS. Valkyrie should get in front to tank for that Dark Goblin. Yes, it does indeed. Guards here to take care of the drill. And this is looking like it's probably going to be a GG unless something crazy happens. Miner's also getting on top of the tower. Probably drills in the back. Yes, it is. We're going to log this. Go ahead and poison the tower. And that is going to be GG. A really easy matchup, to be honest. I feel like, you know, I didn't even play that amazingly. At the beginning of the game, I obviously made, you know, quite a lot of mistakes. You can even see he's, you know, laughing. He knows it's a pretty difficult matchup for him. And, yeah, can't blame him. Drill, pretty easy when you got the Valkyrie and the log, which get a lot of value. See you guys when we find the next one. Found a game here against Steppen. So we got Valk, Ice Spirit, Miner, and Guards. Probably wait a little bit for him. We could go ahead and start with a Miner, I guess, if he's not doing anything. I'm going to log immediately. Alright, nice. Very good amount of chip damage to start this game off. And we are against Logbait, which is a pretty fine matchup most of the time. Of course, there are some variations that could be harder, but usually Logbait is going to be a nice matchup for this deck. So that was a... Wow, that was... I don't know about that play. That was very kind of... I don't know if aggressive's the right word, but he was very overprotective of that princess. The fact he went for... Ooh, that is really, really good, because even though it's a -1 trade, the mortar stays alive. I'm going to log this, and that is going to be a good amount of damage, a really good amount of damage. He has nothing for the miner, and he can't, well, he's got the Valk, but he can't defend both at the same time. By the way, Valkyrie can fully counter a Goblin Barrel, so I might try to do that here, because I have a feeling he's going to probably go for... Oh, wow, he made that even easier for me. But when they play it normally, you can still fully counter with the Valk. But when they do it in the back like that, then it's like a guaranteed counter, even if he played it late. I'm going to go Mortar here because... Oh, that's still fine, even though he went for an Inferno like that, because... I mean, it's... Oh, wow, this guy is not playing that well. I don't know why he would drop a Princess there. Like, maybe he thought I had... Did I use a poison yet this game? I can't remember, but if I did... And that was a horrible play. I don't know what he was thinking, but maybe he thought I had a Fireball. I forget if I used a poison earlier in the match. If I didn't, then I guess it's not his fault, because sometimes this deck runs Fireball. So, alright, once again, I don't even need to use my log. I could actually save it for the Princess here, because he decided to, again, juke the barrel for no reason. And yeah, this is pretty much GG. We already won, I guess. That's in the front this time. Or, sorry, not in the front normally. Actually, normal, I meant to say. It looked like it was in the front. I was actually wrong. But, yeah, I can tell this guy does not normally run Logbait. I think a lot of people are trying it out after the recent Goblin Gang buff. And even though this is, like, a very good matchup for Mortar, like, the fact that we destroyed him by this much kind of showed, like, he's... kind of inexperienced with the deck, and clearly he's pretty salty of his lack of skill with all these yawn emotes. Not really, he's just salty about the matchup or how he got destroyed, but regardless, pretty funny. So yeah, let's keep it going. Alright, we found a game against Waze. So I'm gonna go for a Miner, and we'll see how he responds. Okay, he's gonna go for a Goblin Barrel, so this is looking like, well, obviously another Logbait deck. Going to be a different variant, though, because he's got Skeletons. But maybe he's also got Inferno. Or he could be using Cannon, maybe with Mighty Miner. I guess we'll find out right now. So he's got Bomb Tower. Okay, so, yeah, this is another popular Logbait deck. Pretty different than Logbait Inferno, but a lot of similar cards in it. So I guess it's good that we're matching it to kind of show you that it does pretty good against... basically, like, all Logbait decks. So it's unfortunate I didn't have my log and cycle there. But I guess it's fine. That Valk in the back was probably not a very good play. It would have been better to, I think, wait to play it. wait for him to go for the barrel, I mean. I'm going to go ahead and use the ability here and go for a miner. He doesn't have a Knight in cycle, so this could actually be kind of hard for him to defend. He ended up getting back to it, but he had to spend a lot of elixir, and we got some good damage, so we're in an okay spot at this point. It's a little bit of a juke to the side. Ooh, we took some... this is a pretty good matchup, so I'm not worried that we took some damage on both lanes. I think we'll be okay. I'm going to go for a mortar here because, once again, he doesn't have his Knight in cycle. I did that to predict the bomb tower. Unfortunately, he didn't play it, but luckily, I think it's still alright, because look at how much elixir he just played. He went for a Knight, and that mortar, wow, he still ended up going for a bomb tower, so he just committed quite a lot right there. I think I'm going to miner on defense so that Knight doesn't get a hit or two on top of my tower. I don't know if that was worth it or not. I guess it probably is, because, I don't know, I mean, it allows us to keep the lead, and if I sent the miner on his tower, who knows, he might have caught it anyway, so there's just no way to know. That was a good rocket on his end. Definitely a fine play, I would say. I'm going to activate the King Tower. Since we're going to log the barrel anyway, it might not help a huge amount, but you never know. I mean, maybe I can ignore Knights now if it's halfway damaged, or just, you know, kind of like just in case. If I don't have a log in cycle, it's going to be okay to ignore the barrel if I really have to. Got the miner again. Oh, the mortar's on the tower. I didn't realize that. So close, so close. He played that very well, because I think that that's pretty good for me, and he made it pretty close, so yeah, I mean, that was just a great game. Maybe it's not as good for me as I think it is, because the bomb tower, I feel like it's easier for him to get back to it than the Inferno was in the game before. And he also had a faster cycle with the skeletons, so I feel like it wasn't as good of a matchup, but I definitely still think it was my matchup by at least a little bit. So I'm going to go Archer Queen here, first play, because he kind of just went Cannon. I don't really know if it's that good of a play to do, because, I don't know, Cannon doesn't give me a lot of information, but I guess since it's a waste of 3 elixir, it's a pretty safe play. So we'll just go ahead and use the ability here. He's got his own Archer Queen. I'm going to go for a Poison. So this is probably going to be Expo, because, yeah. think it's going to be Expo. Well, at least he can catch the miner, because if he caught the miner, that probably would have been a good game right there. But this is not looking good at all. Ooh, he's got Fireball. That's actually a very good thing. I thought he had Rocket, and if he had Rocket, we would be in a lot of trouble, because he'd probably be able to win this one with just, you know, a few rockets at the end of the game and defending. But now that he's got Fireball, knowing that, that's very good, because I could easily still win this with minor poisons if I play really good defense and don't let another Expo to connect. Oh, nice, and there we go. We get a good minor lock already. Yeah, we can definitely win this. It is by no means over. We can mortar. That wasn't that good of an Expo, because like I said, I'm able to. Oh wow, it locked on the tower. I don't even know how, but I'm gonna poison. I know he can fireball it, but I'm still gonna do it because look at how close we are at this point to passing him in. Oh, that wasn't good. That the queen locked on, that's what I meant. It's an Expo into the lane that I'm going in, which is very good for me. Okay, great. Yeah, look at that. We already came back. See, this is what I was talking about. The fact that he has a... Oh, nice. That hit that. Okay, good. That's fine. We're still winning. We're still winning. Oh, he went for a prediction cannon. Okay, he didn't catch the miner. That's huge. Nice, 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 nice. He's gonna go queen, I think. Yeah, there it is. Push the queen into the poison. And that should be GG. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we won. We won. It's over. He can't beat us in the spell cycle race since we have poison. And yeah, nice win. Kind of a mini comeback. I was not worried as soon as I saw he had a fireball, and I was right because he couldn't go for that rocket cycle, and if he had a rocket, it would have been a completely different story. But yeah, we are able to get the win. I think we'll go for one final game. I'll see you guys when I find it. Found a game here against Sparky. I actually think this guy runs Expo too. His name's a little misleading because it says Sparky, but... Oh wait, he goes Princess at the Bridge. Okay, so this might be log bait. Yeah, it probably is actually. So we're against log bait again. It's so popular in this meta, it's actually crazy. I'm gonna go for a mortar here, and then I'm gonna go for a queen to predict. Yeah, nice. Oh, and yeah, nice. The rocket didn't hit the queen. I had a feeling it wasn't going to because, I don't know. I mean, they were kind of spaced out, so we pretty much already won. And every single time we played log bait, we played a different variation of it. Okay, nice. That's in the front. Yeah, good. So we're able to counter that really nicely. already an amazing start for us. I don't want to say for sure it's GG, but it kind of is, because this is a great matchup and we have a really solid lead, so I feel like unless we make kind of a dumb mistake, we should be able to win this one. I did that just in case you wanted to go princess at the bridge. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna log this just because it's kind of annoying, and okay, nice. I'm definitely alright. Ooh, I played it late, but look at that, look at that. He's got no elixir. Big time mortar lock, big time mortar lock. Poison this to kill the princess and also damage the tower. Mortar will also get an additional hit, and this is like just incredible for us. The mortar was so close to getting another shot. It was incredibly close, probably like a 1/10 of a second away. Again, miner on top of the tower. And this is just looking rough for this guy. It sounded like I was barking. I was going like rough. He can't forget about those Valkyries on the other lane. He was for a while, but now... Oh, those were late. We got to make sure we keep switching up the miner placements. There we go, making it unpredictable. I didn't play one there yet, so wanted to make sure to do that. There we go. And then the next time I play the miner, I can play it on the right. Keep switching up the placement. And as you can see, if you don't like log bait, this is probably another deck to use, because it does quite well against it, as you can tell. And yeah, this will pretty much close the game out. It was a good, actually, last effort by him. I have to say that Goblin Barrel Rocket was pretty good, because it ended up getting a lot of damage, and it was a good desperation play. Sadly, did not work for him, and that is, I think, going to be it for the video. So there were a couple losses I didn't show earlier, but yeah, a ton of bait. Make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.